Hello. It's 7:42 p.m. and you're about to watch The Heroes We Deserve, a Fire Emblem romhack by a reliable chair. I am your host, Pandan. And I replayed everything because I decided that it wasn't really fair to play through the hack with missing units, and also, given that the hack is pretty unorthodox in terms of its style, I wasn't sure how feasible it would be to Iron Man or not, and I wanted to keep playing, so I redid all the chapters. It's much easier when you know what to expect, and so I breezed through them pretty quickly. Nothing really changed too much. I didn't get any extra items. All that had changed is that Jagger and Tristan are both still alive. So we're back to the same spot where we were. We're going back into blind mode. School's out. So let's get right to it, guys. So I am excited to keep playing. I feel better kind of knowing a little bit about the game. I don't know about you. Let me move this cursor out of the way. So for me, when I play a game, especially Fire Emblem, like I like to experiment a little bit up front. But very rarely will I finish the whole thing blind. I'll get to a point and be like, okay, you know what? This is now a good point for me to go back and try again and do things a little bit better or try something a little bit different. And the second time through is usually easier, but also helps me set up for the rest of the game. And so I did that again here. So let's get to this fun news screen, Channel 5 News. I love the Canadian colors, Chair. Is this what Canadian broadcasting looks like? Is Anna your host? Fan favorite Best Boy Roy was assaulted today by an unknown assailant! ! Over to another goddamn Anna in the field. It's like Officer Jenny. Thanks, Anna. I'm another goddamn Anna. And I'm here with Mr. Roy, who's been assaulted by an unknown individual. Oh no, Roy's head. Why is his head missing? That's so cruel. Why are we hating on Roy, guys? He's that guy from Smash. We've tried asking the locals, but it appears the only red house has been visited. Mr. Roy, do you have anything to say? Riveting. I was about to say the same thing. Back to you, another goddamn Anna. Thanks, other goddamn Anna. The unknown assailant is believed to have a bladed weapon of some sort. A steel blade, I bet. So be on the lookout for anyone matching that description. In other news, should you use Amelia? The answer will shock you. More on that tonight at 8. Spoilers, you shouldn't. Hate me if you think Amelia's good. Maybe if you want to spend your life grinding away, maybe. I mean, I don't know, man. Not for me. Anyway. Ooh, look at this map, though. Whoa, we have this, like, Astor dude. Oh, isn't that Smokey guy? I feel like I've seen that avatar around before. Yes, I guess it is. Yo, Smokey, you hear the news? Some jerks messed up Roy. Dude, no need to kill my buzz. Let's just chill out and have a good time. I already ordered up a pizza. You cool with Hawaiian? I'm fucking cool with Hawaiian, man. Fucking A, dude. Extra pineapple. Bunch of dudes coming down from the road. Think it's them? Nah, bro. No worries. Let's just have a good time, my dude. Pass the blunt. No prob. A little peck on the cheek there. Uh-oh. That's so silly. These little extra touches, like Josh's horse galloping around, just make this game super charming. We should check out the school. Bad guys always attack children. That's probably the best idea you've ever come up with. Ever. Of all time. Hey, kid. Hi, mister. How'd you know my name is Kid? What? Anyways, there's bad guys running around. We're to protect you and all the other children in school. Think we'll get paid? It's just me, nobody... Oh yeah, buddy? We're gonna be rich. Hey, creeper. Leave those kids alone. What? We're protecting the children from bad guys. Why would you say... Aha! Nice try, Mr. Bad Guy. Let's fuck him up, team. They're getting pretty clever. Oh god. Dude, I feel so conflicted playing this game. If that's the intent, Cherry, you've done a great job. Alright, so I got the OG crew back. Time to do some item swapping. Let's do some of this. Yeah, so I think one of the things that I've learned about this game, especially playing through it a second time, is just how important item management is. Like, you have all these units, and you have all these items. You get, like, a lot of shit, like, all at once. And I said this in, like, a previous video where, you know, it can be a little overwhelming. Who do I give the underwear to? But yeah, it can be overwhelming with just the amount of shit that you get. So, how do you make sense of all of it? So going through a second time, I think, helped me a little bit with managing that a bit better and just making sure that everyone had stuff that they needed when they needed it. So Chester doesn't really need anything. I might give... Chester's going to hold on to a Bud Light just for kicks. Dom. Do I even have any other axes? Oh, an iron axe. That'll be nifty. Jagger's got a steel sword. Okay. Let's do... Where's Eric? There he is. Nope, that's not Eric. Here's Eric. Okay. A javelin, Bud Light. Alright. Okay, so what's this map looking like? So we have this kid. Some random kid. And they have bad... It's 2 defense, though. 4 con, that's like more than loot. Okay. So we got some armor dudes. Should I think I have the heavy spear on this guy. No, I need to take the heavy spear. Well, I have the rapier, but... let's see. Heavy spear would probably be nice here. I'll probably can leave the axe reaver. I don't really need that I have swords. Okay. What else is on this map? So item management's fun, guys. I enjoy item management. See, so this is interesting. Like, this is way more tame than the first chapter. Like, it's kind of a weird change in difficulty. Like, all these iron... Like, I would have expected this lineup with, like, maybe the Strays and Bato in, like, the first episode. The first chapter. But anyway... Let's keep going. So, let's form up. So I think of Strat. So I have Smokey's over here. He's an ultra nerd. So Dom should go down here. Yeah, I'm thinking... Yeah, this is a little tricky. I think Dom... Dom, Chester, and Josh, I think, should go down here, and I'll have... Something tells me that it's like a bad idea to do this, but... Is someone gonna come out of here? See, okay, this is where it gets a little tricky. Okay, so let me... Oh, you know what? I got a door key in the previous chapter. So let's take that. And who am I gonna give this luck to? I kinda wanna give it to Dom. Yeah, let's give it to Dom. I know, preps are really riveting, guys. I actually really like watching other people prepare. I find it very engaging just to see the thought process that people have as they think about approaching a map. I think it's really interesting. Just all the different pieces. So we got this door key. Okay, so I'll send these 3 dudes up here. And I'll send the 2 bruisers down there. I gotta make sure I give them a Budweiser. So... They're both, like, pretty freaking stacked right now, though. Do I need this? Oh, but I guess this is good against the Armor Knights too. We'll leave the Steel Axe. I'll take the Iron just to play it safe. And then... Oh wait, no, let me do this. Who's got the Budweiser? Yeah, so this is going to be needed. After a long day, this Bud's for you. Do you guys ever play that arcade game, Tapper? If you haven't, it's really fun. It's this old arcade game that is sponsored by Budweiser, and in the game you have to like fill up beers for people that are coming in. You like actually like tap the joystick like you're pouring a beer. It's super engaging, and it's something that I used to do a lot with my old colleagues. Looks like the school door is locked. If only we had a key. I had a key back at my place. That's not how keys work. Pretty sure that's how they work. So he's so fucking wasted. Whoa. I have eaten almost all the bagels. Oh god. I like the way his eyes jiggle. Do we get to recruit the bagel eater? As a New Yorker, I take offense to him. This is Tales of Symphonia music again. Alright, let's hold on to the kid. Okay. Okay, we'll do that. Josh should be fine. And then... Oh, this does work. That's neat. That's really neat. And then... This wasn't the Zimbato dude, was it? Yes, it was. So Zimbato dude has to go now. He's going pronto. Blarg. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, I should turn the animations back on. I had the animations off when I was replaying because I wanted to just play through it quickly to catch back up. Ooh, that was not a great level up. Dom did a little bit better on my second run with level ups. I think he got strength twice. And I gave the boss kill to Jagger. I had Jagger finish him off just to get some revenge for dying last time. Okay, let's see. Can we do this? 10, and then can he do 18? Is that feasible? 16. 18. Ooh, that's a move. That's a freaking move, my dude. Or, yeah, let's just do this. Nice. Bianca actually hit something this time. And she got the weapon rank increase too, but that doesn't help her hit just yet. Then, what is this guy packing? Iron Axe. Yeah, this will be fine. Totally using heavy spears as intended. Take that. Take that, Zambato. Take my heavy spear. Alright, so let's do that. He's in a little bit of a dire strait holding a heavy weapon, but we'll be fine. Oh, I should have given Jagger the steel sword, because I definitely overestimating crits. Also, those pallets are dope. I really like that pallet. Thankfully, monks aren't very strong in this hack, even though they do have killer pallets, dude. I gotta say, I think Pikmin and Mr. Carkino did the pallets for this game. At least most of them, from my understanding. Whoa, enemies. Oh, we know that's us. I wish the pizza guy would get here already. I got mad munchies. Jenna. Oh, a Marissa reskin. Don't worry about it. Anyway, think you could help us fuck up these bad guys? Okay, whatever. Dude, she's so sundari. Right on. Chester scores a Dark Mage. This was a mistake. I regret this already. Well, I'm very glad that this unit showed up in this particular spot. So let's look at Jenna. She is a Marissa recolor who practices terrible and evil magics. Really likes cats and dogs. Okay. I'm glad that she's not a horse girl. Okay. Seal Power. Malefic Aura, Life Taker. Okay, so she's looking pretty good. Obliterate. Ooh, it's Brave? What? Dude, the weapons in this game are nuts, and the icons are sick. And we got the classic Flux. Alright, let's, doubling. What is this? Someone screen cap it. How often do you see... How often do you see that happening? The man. Alright, Jenna. My favorite Marissa recolor of all time. I'm assuming that's a temp, what's it called? Pick. As I play this, I realize I probably didn't set this up optimally. Like, I probably should have picked up the kid with Josh and booked it. But this is more fun. And now we can do this. I don't know about you, but I've always kind of been partial to the female shaman animation. Maybe it's just because I never see it. Because, I mean, who uses Sophia in FE6? Am I right? But, I mean, FE7 doesn't have one. FE8 doesn't have one. So, it's just a really unusual battle sprite to see in action, so I can appreciate it. Okay. How do you do against this guy? Fire. Okay, this is actually kind of bad. Well, this kid, let's see, 5 speed, 6 con. Oh yeah, this kid's toasty. Alright, I might have to just do this, unfortunately. I'm gonna send you back up here. I definitely played this a little aggressively, but that's fine. 12, and then... Okay, that's 12 minus 3, that's 9. He'll live, but I think this might be better to start with. Yeah, I like that hit rate better. Again, the palette is dope, just the color scheme, really nice. Okay, and then... Okay, so I kind of wish I had the Steel Axe here. I could use the Nerd Slayer, but it feels like a waste, but I also really don't want to take a 16. That's fine. I'm using all of the weapons as intended, Chair, I promise. Oh no. Ooh, that's also a sick palette. That shade of teal is just phenomenal. Oh, he's doubling with it. Oh, thank God he missed. I need to save that. It's my magic delete button. Let's see. I really hope he doesn't double. That's also a nice palette. No doubles. Okay. I think we'll be good. I think Jagger will survive. Oh, what is this garbage? So, this is something that I dislike. I dislike when regular magic is super effective against stuff. Oh no, that's a reset. Yep. All right, we're trying that again. So, yeah, so what I dislike is when normal magic has this like super effectiveness, because the way GBA Fire Emblem, like, so you have to contextualize this for a sec. So I'm going to go on a quick rant here as I prep. So you have to contextualize this, right? So in Fire Emblem 9, Path of Radiance, where you do have this type of triangle, for effectiveness set up, where the fire is effective against the beast lagoos, and thunder's effective against the dragons, and the wind is effective against the flying units and the ravens. There's a couple of things. One, the tomes I think are generally weaker, and units have more HP. Like the lagoos all have like really stacked HP, so they can take the hit. Additionally, I think the biggest piece is that the super effective bonus, or type effective bonus, whatever you want to call it, is only ×2 versus ×3. So that makes a huge difference as well, and that it makes it, enough of a threat that you want to be careful, but not like, hey, you're going to take this hit and be left with 2 HP or be dead. So I think, especially considering magic already targets resistance, which is generally going to be low on most of your physical frontline units anyway, I don't think it's really necessary. However, I will caveat that and say that I do like when there are some hacks that do this, where they have specific tomes that are geared towards certain units. Maybe like it's almost like the equivalent of like the Zen Bateau, but as a fire tome, and there's just like regular old fire. That's a different way to approach it. I mean, look, like, I don't think it's totally irredeemable or inexcusable. I think there's just like some context for me as to why I like wouldn't make that same choice from a design perspective. But that doesn't mean it's bad. Like, it could fit very well into the context of this hack, and it certainly makes me like have to think a little bit more carefully. So I'm gonna do this a little bit differently this time. I'm going to try getting Josh up here first, and then do a little dancey dance. And then I'm going to do this. Ooh, supports. If this goes on for much longer, I'm going to run out of weed, dude. Got you covered, bro. I figured this would take a while. Good thing this hack takes place in Canada, am I right? Fucking Chester. Yeah, fucking Chester. Yeah, like I said, these guys could totally... I feel like they could be your real friends. Like, I feel like I don't know. I went to school near Canada, and so I can pretty safely say that this feels like... I don't know. This feels like... I feel like I'm in college. Like, these are like college bros. Yeah, let's try this time. I think it was the famous Don151 who said, when you have the opportunity to separate your units, don't. I like doing it because I think it's fancy. But yeah, I don't know. I like playing fast. Fast and furious, fast and loose. Nice warp. Oh, I didn't even notice that, like, she launches in, like, as she starts in at the bottom and then warps in. That's kind of interesting. All right, Jenna's back. All right, so let's do this. So Jenna can take this. All right, let's get the animations back on. All right, and we're live, guys. We're live. So let's do. So this is Zanbato, bro. And then there's the axe dude. So let's do this. We're gonna heal up my boy Chester the Bester. Whenever I hear the name Chester, I always think of that song by the band The Wait. Oh, crazy Chester calling, doodle-doodle-doo-doo-doo. If you've never seen the documentary The Last Waltz, highly recommend it. It is a fantastic documentary about their last show. Ain't happening anytime soon. You see the shit we're dealing with? Bad guys everywhere. Can fucking dream, okay? Getting wasted makes this bearable. Want a toke? I think I'm good. So I like how this is basically just like a drug-fueled rage. It's very, very fire. Does this work here? It does work here. That's pretty neat. But okay, so I'm really regretting not bringing the steel axe. That was a mistake. But Josh can do the work. Dude, you gotta really beef light magic up. Like, this is like two hit as a joke. Have you adjusted light magic at all? I don't know if these are the vanilla stats or not. But I think it could help just make, what's it called? Just make them more threatening. Like, I don't even really have to, like, worry about a monk when I see one. And part of that's just, like, how I've been wired from playing Fire Emblem for a long time, and that almost the monks are always bad as enemy classes, but this is particularly bad. Ooh, a slim sword. Is that so that if it gets to the kid, it doesn't kill him? That's a nice perk. That's nice. That's nice. All right, let's do Chester here, or Dominic, that is. How do supports work in this hack chair? Can I do more than 5 supports? Like, I feel like I'm getting so many options, but I also think I'm not really thinking through them very much. I'm just kind of clicking. I can appreciate that all the supports are written, even if they are quite short. Just like nice little flavor tests. It's a little bit like Radiant Dawn, but with actual characterization. So I think it's a nice balance of, hey, let's like add some flair with supports, and let's not like overburden ourselves with writing these like deep backstories. And that's another nice level up for Josh and Savior. Let's see how Jenna does against this mage. Another great palette. Dude, the shade of green you have, like, you need to give me the hex code. I need this, like, painted on my walls. I need, like, my carpets to be this color. Maybe not both, but one or the other. Different rooms. Actually, I think it would be, like, that shade would be really nice for, like, a bathroom, I think. That's, like, my interior design mom coming out right now. Let's see. Let's do... Can you get him now? Yes, let's do it. Thank you, Josh. So I think Josh might be the best unit. And it's not just because of Kanto Plus. I think Josh is just like, look at one, just like super well-rounded offensively. Passable defenses on both defense and resistance. Yeah, the luck is low, but that's not the end of the world. Access to like all of the weapons. Can use literally everything. Just really strong. Most movement. Kanto Plus, like, really good unit. Nice. Now we get the crit. Crits and shit. Alright. And then let's do a little heal. I'll heal up Jagger because I'm paranoid about him dying again. Alright. And then let's do this. So I want to save the Obliterate because it's really good. And so I'll do a little Fluxy Flux. I'll flex the Flux. And then I will go with my boy Chester the Bester and do a little dance. Break some stones. And one more time. That's right, one more time. I like how they're vigilantes protecting the school. Okay. Oh, who has the key, by the way? I gotta check that out. Oh, these bow knights are cool, man. I like that bow knights are like such a callback to FE1. Nice, the power. The power. Alright. Because if you remember in FE1, the bow knights were considered armored units. Let's see. Whoa. Tell your mom I said hi. Pete. Super rare. Apparently replaces Metsa system. Bagels give you growths. That's amazing. Suruva Rands. Oh, it's a Silver Lands. I get it. Is it supposed to be like anime joke? Let's try... Yeah, that's nice. Ooh, the B Brigade? The Bagel Brigade? Finally. Dude, Jen is busted. Dark magic doubling? This is insane. Alright. Let's go. Woo! That's a level up too. Jenna. What's that? Oh, is that Life Taker, I think, that does that? Yeah, restore health from damage. Okay. How does Josh do it with the heavy spear? I don't like that crit though. I guess that's why Josh isn't the best. But he's pretty damn close to it. And then who do we have down here? Okay, we have a monk, that I'm not worried about. We have Steel Lance, a Javelin, and an Iron Blade. Dude, why is it not a Steel Blade? It needs to be a Steel Blade. Every weapon is a Steel Blade. The hack. Nice, some more power for the cleric. Alright, I'm gonna turn that animation off. Sorry. And then we'll go back down here. I think I need Josh to do this, yeah. Just get this guy out. Yeah, both my dudes with armor slaying weapons are down here now. But I also have the magic user up there, so that should be fine. Speed. And we can Kanto away. That's a wonderful thing. Alright. Here we go. Let's see. I'm just going to get all these dudes up here. I'm going to pick up the kid and take her with me. Alright, so more reinforcements. I kind of think, again, I'll say it once more, like, I think reinforcements should be hinted at a little bit more carefully. Whoa, that's a palette. I don't know how I feel about it, but I like the shade of, like, the purple pink that you got. It's like, I'm getting, like, Barney the Dinosaur vibes. But, yeah, I was going to say, like, I think reinforcements should be telegraphed in some way. I know I'm guilty of not always doing this as well, but I think it helps if there's, like, some indication. I'm not sure how you would necessarily do it, given the context of the hack, but I think it's something that can make a difference if done right. Okay, let's do this. Also, I'm surprised the Bagel Boy doesn't have any quotes. Nice job, Dominic. And I'm going to make sure I send back something else. The bagel. Oh, that's right. The chest key's on Jenna. That's fine. Let's see. She supports her. Hey, how's it going, Jenna? You like bingo? ... No. So making friends is fucking hard. Oh, man. Jenna, you should try, like, going to the old folks' home if you want to pull that shit. Okay. I'm gonna do, let's see. I think Jenna's, like, probably gonna be best suited to deal with these guys. Does this guy move? He does move. Okay, so let's do that. And then we'll do this. And then we'll do that. Alright. So, these guys are coming. I gotta, like, hole up somewhere. I'm gonna try and hole up in that little room, I think. Nice dodge. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'll have to hole up in the little room to deal with these guys. I mean, those reinforcements don't seem too threatening, because I'm sure Jenna will just be able to, like, solo them. But I do want to be careful. I gotta protect the kid. Do it for the kids, man. Uh-oh. With a heavy spear. Is that gonna be 2? No. Josh is so quick. Okay. Okay, so let's do kid. Drop it off. Let's try. I don't want to give up the forest. No, I want to do here. And then we'll do this. Chester. More stats. Okay. So this knight doesn't seem to really want to move, which is fine. And then what are you saying here? I don't love the damage. Did we do wham shear? No, we could just have Dominic do it. Not what I wanted, but that's fine. Hit? Nice. Alright, so that guy's done. Dunzo. Let's see what Dominic gets this go around. More strength. Those are stats, man. Those are some stats. So... Okay, so we're going to do this with this mage here. Although I probably could have just let the mage defeat me in enemy phase. Actually, yeah, that would have been the right play, I think, to let the monk, to do damage to the monk and then let Jenna do her thing on enemy phase and wipe them both out. But that's fine. That's alright. We're going to heal. And we're gonna take the forest. Just to be safe. So that's like a pretty decent pseudo wall here. Whoa, 42 damage, but nice dodge. Josh the Quick, he's gonna double. Yeah, that's right. What you know about 12 speed, Vigilante? So let's see. This guy's coming in hot. The Iron Blade. You know, this palette on the Merc looks like young Harkin, which I can be down with. Maybe it's not that I like this palette, I just like Harkin's palette. He does have a nice palette. Let's see, Jenna is gonna go here, do some damage. All right, someone else is gonna come help her out. I found Jenna's one weakness, the monks. This is why there's so many of them, to counter Jenna. All right, let's keep it moving. Who has the key? I think you have the key. But you also should be doing some stuff. I don't need to like get it right now. So Jagger. We'll do this to the lightning. Lightning monk. It's a low hit rate. Alright. We'll do some healy heals with my boy Josh. Yeah, I love how all the names are just like people that you probably know. Like, Ch4, are these just like your friends that you put into a hack? Like, very casually, this is just like self-inserts. That's funny. Okay, Josh. Woof. Woof. Speedy boy. Alright. And then... let's do this. And then I will... Jenna... I think I'm gonna dance for Jenna and just have her finish this off. Just close this out with the Vigilante. The chest I'm not in a rush for. I'm going to assume, based on my past experience with this hack, that there won't be any additional reinforcements that try to bork me from behind. So let's try this out. So Pikmin told me that the theme from the previous video was in Earthbound, and I totally like feel it now. Like, this hack definitely kind of has like that sort of Mother Series brand of satire, which I can really appreciate. It's super unique, very homey. I know a lot of people really like it. You know, obviously the guy who made Undertale really liked it because he basically just like copied the game. Let's do this. And then chest. But I'm into it as well. An eye patch, neat. Everyone loves an eye patch. People go nuts for that stuff. Let's see. Batteries not included, +2 skill. I love it. It's so counterintuitive. And then Fluxy Flux. Okay. We'll do this. We'll wrap this up. Alright, so we're good there. And then we'll just quickly top Josh off. So I'm going to have Josh pick up the kid just in case. I like how the kid is just so chill with like all this fighting going on, like doesn't even care. This guy move? Yes, this guy moves. And so I'm gonna see if I'm just gonna have Jenna deal with it. Actually, why don't we do this? Dude, having early game Bard is so much fun. It makes you, I think one of the things that I do really appreciate about this hack is how much emphasis there seems to be on positioning, which I think is pretty unique. Like, yeah, early game Fire Emblem positioning is pretty important because, you know, your units aren't super buff. You're probably going to have to account for taking hits. But with a Bard, you get to have a little bit more flexibility. And with a small number of units in a unit like that to protect, it makes for some interesting strats. I think it can feel a little broken at times, especially if you know how to use it right. Like, if you're thinking about your Bard or your Dancer, Refresher unit, whatever you want to call it, and using it well, like, it can be a really nice addition, but you just have to be careful. So I think in like this where you have like, it's, you know, this is I'll call it like small ball emblem. Like it's really like, it's tight, you know, look at all these chokes. Like there's really like not a lot. Ooh, that's not good. Let's do this here. Does this guy move? Oh, man, might move. Let's wait it out then. But yeah, what was I saying? So it's small ball emblem. So you have only a handful of units, having a bard as one of them, and then a healer as well. Like, you have to be super thoughtful about where you move because, you know, these guys can get hit and get hurt. I mean, so far, I haven't really had that poor of luck. Alright, this guy doesn't seem to want to move. Is this guy... Let's see. Let's try this. Moving in super carefully. Because I really don't want to reset. I should get Chester up here. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Not using bards properly. Let's do a little dance. Dance for the kid. I feel like the experience for the bards is really quick. Chester. Holy heck. He's a speedy boy. Alright. Oh, that was probably silly. Are you the pizza guy? I didn't even realize I put him right in his range. The houses, man, they threw me off. But at least he's only going to take that one hit. Okay, this other mage doesn't seem interested in moving. So I'm going to do this. And this guy doesn't have a fancy palette. That's so interesting. I want to save the Nerd Slayer. We'll just use the Iron Axe. Now I'm glad I brought the Iron Axe. Look at that extra hit. 82 hit. Practically a guarantee, guys. These were the big brain strats we were doing all along. So Josh can take a nice heal. And let's see. Yeah, so I don't like that he's taking such a big damage against fire. And he faces crit. No, that's definitely not what I want to be doing. So let's do this. So let's dance for... Well, Clerk. I'm going to heal up Jenna. Or I can't, so we'll just... Can I do this? No, it's too risky. And she gets doubled. Never mind. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. I feel like this is a Nerd Slayer moment, guys. Nerd Slayer strats. Let's try this. 43 hit. Jeez. Does Jen even have enough hit? Jen doesn't have enough hit points to survive 2 rounds with this guy, which is really a drag. Okay, I feel like I need to get really creative. The Wham Shear? Wham Shear could work. Wham Shear and then rescue him out of there. Yeah, let's try this. The most reliable strat is relying on a critical and not taking a hit. Damn it. Dude, Smokey's tough. It's also a pretty nice. I like the sort of foresty green shades we got going on, so let's try this. Okay. Okay, so let's do this. We'll support Josh first. Want to play Nintendo later? Sick, dude. I'm so down. Wow. What a great support. I mean, let's be real, guys. If there were girls asking you to play Nintendo, you'd probably say yes. Alright. Am I going to be the absolute madman and going again? Jagger just wants it? No, I'm not going to do that. Let's, can I not use the Vulnerary? Is the Vulnerary broken? It is supposed to be a legitimate Vulnerary. I've been duped. I guess I'll just have to sell it. Okay, so the kid's safe up there. There's got to be something I'm missing here. I mean, Josh has great hit and also gets some crit now. How do you do? Okay, this is way better. How beefy are supports in this game? Holy heck, I didn't realize how important they would be. Nice dodge. Can't you do it twice? No. Okay. So I think the play is going to be heal Jenna. So I'm going to leave Jenna in range because Jenna is the best at taking the hits from the mage while also dealing them back. Oh, and she also sealed power. That's really helpful. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. So I forgot about seal skills. So let's do this. Because now... Oh, wow. That was way easier. What I was going to do was have Josh chip and then use Canto Plus to get away. And then try and go in with the Wham Shear once more. But this is fine too. I'll just let Josh do everything. So Josh and Jen are the power couple of this group right here. More speed. Dude, I'm getting really lucky. He's not supposed to be this fast. And then... Visit. If that sucker uses, maybe he wouldn't be dead. What a schmuck. Chaffs? Oh no. Let's see. What's left? Okay. Well, it's nice that you let us visit before the map ends. That's kind of cool. Alright, kid. Fork over the cash. I've been trying to tell you this whole time. Nobody's in the school. What? Fuck. Now that I think about it, it's July. God fucking damn it. Why did you hurt the smelly man? Scram, you little shit. Wow. Oh man, Chester's mean. Looks like they managed to trick us, team. First time, the last time. Yeah, bro, no more effing around. Let's head to the waterfront. Maybe we'll meet up with some of our pals. Chester needs to build an army. Why did I agree to this? Mistakes were made. Can you explain how you teleported? I don't feel like it. Stop being so fucking emo. God, I'm not emo. There's a difference. Oh man, this is very 2005. So let's head back to the waterfront. We can take my boat when we get there. Oh, boat map. Let's go boat maps. All right, so I'm looking forward to a boat map eventually. I don't know if that'll be now, if it'll be later. But that was chapter 4. School's out. So what are my thoughts on that chapter? I think it was pretty interesting. Like, I like that you had to defend a unit. I thought that was pretty cool. I like that the unit's immediately under threat. It is a little trivialized if you turtle, like by sending all... I mean, you saw right there. Like, I tried to split my army and like go for the boss at once while defending with my other units, and I got overwhelmed and I died. When I turtled and I just sent all my units up to block the kid and do that whole thing, it was way easier because there was enough space where I could draw the enemies in without taking any hits. So it gave me extra turns to work with that might not have been intentional. So I don't know if like the map, maybe if it was smaller or the enemies started a little bit closer to the entrance of the little like room that you're in, that it would be a little bit, you'd have a little bit more incentive to try and like hold off that wall versus like sending everyone like to circle around the kid basically. That's my thought on that. I like that you need to take the door key from the other group to open the door and get the item. Like, I think that's really neat. I think that's a good use of the mechanic that, you know, you kind of in some ways stumbled upon accidentally by doing your groups this way, but I'm sure it's also very intentional. So I really like that. It's definitely unique. I thought the boss was like kind of tough, but was trivialized by skills. It just takes a couple rounds to kind of get into it. So, you know, take that as you will. You know, neither good nor bad. Jenna's really good. She's super busted. I think that she's very, very strong. I think she's probably only get better unless there's like a lot of anti-dark magic user deterrence throughout the later parts of the map. But hey, man, I like this chapter a lot. I would say, actually, probably my favorite so far. I like defend maps in general. I think that they're pretty interesting because it usually means that you have to defend from multiple points versus kind of just like charging forward. So I think it's usually a pretty neat objective to have to work around. And you had options to fire on the kid and like hold them up in different spots throughout. So I think you make good use of the map, which is really nice. So like even though like some of it's like really nice and aesthetically appealing, there's also a purpose for it. Like you can hole up with the girl and like that left side, you can go to that top room and like drop her off there and like choke the point. So there's like a couple different angles that you can approach this from, which gives the player room to experiment, which is really important. So I liked it. Definitely, I think really the only concern is just around like the general balance of things. Like I'm still getting used to it, so maybe I'm just being a little salty in general about it. But no, I really enjoyed it. Cool map. Good use of space too. Like it was small, but it didn't feel like a tiny map, which was nice. So really well done, and I look forward to the next one. So thanks again, guys. My name is Pandan, and this was Chapter 4 of The Heroes We Deserve, a Fire Emblem 8 ROM hack by a reliable chair. And next time, we'll see what happens in Chapter 5, Plastered. Alright, guys. See you later.